Hey, welcome back. Believe it or not, we got some more discs in the mail, which is awesome, always. Got a new blade too. This will be better. We're gonna tear into some of these and see what we have. I'm not real sure what a lot of it is. I thought I checked on it, but I just saw a bunch of stuff that got delivered, and I just see the order and I'm like, oh yeah, it's delivered, so that's good. Let's start with something like this one. Retro Sound and Vision, kind of a good sized package there. Open this guy up. Get everything for me. Let's pull this out. I guess there's going to be a ton of these that I don't have, and so I'll get them when I can find them. A little bit spiritualized songs in A and E. I can't say that I know much about this one, but everything that I've gotten from spiritualized so far is really good. So I'm stoked to have that and build that collection. There's a ton more. This is a Fiona Apple. There was something on this that came to me as a request for a show idea that I have coming up, and a great tune that was requested to me. How it fits or not, I don't know. We'll still see, but you can see it was clearance and it was $1, so give it a shot for $1, and then at least have it on this side later. So this is kind of fun. This is a split single, just like a little tiny disc of Mogwai and Magoo. Magoo does Black Sabbath and Mogwai does a version of Sweet Leaf. 2 sonic scratches of the big bad rock arse is what it says on there. Pretty sweet. I have 20 something Mogwai albums in the rack here somewhere, so any Mogwai that I don't have I will always buy, if you needed to know that. This is an older disc. This was released 1988. Couldn't tell you when it was actually pressed to disc, but it's Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking. This has a bunch of stuff on it. Jane Says, of course, right? And didn't have it. I got a couple other Jane's Addictions, so now I have this one. This happens to us occasionally, that all the dudes are busted out in there. Try not to let that get everywhere. That's all right. Not the end of the world. Jane's Addiction. This was $1, and kind of cool. This is Evolution and Flashback, the very best of Gil Scott-Heron. The very best of. So this came out in 1999, but there's a ton of stuff on here. The Revolution will not be televised. It'll be on CD, of course. Yeah, then like I said, spiritualized. This is the Abbey Road EP. There's a cover of, I guess it's a cover, Come Together, and then a mix of that, and then a song called Broken Heart, and then the instrumental of Broken Heart. Just 4-song EP. Lists all the players that are on it, which is pretty awesome. Orchestral percussion and timpani, viola, cello, violin, harp, tenor saxophone, baritone sax, valve trombone, flugelhorn, trumpet. I think that's what it ended up being too, $3.95. Like I said, find some spiritualized and watch the spiritualized section grow and grow and grow. That's the end of that one. This one came a few days ago from South Park, Pennsylvania. Tear into it. I think it's just one disc. Yeah, it looks like it is. I'm trying to do more than just one in a package, but I mean, if it's expensive or they have nothing else, I spend too much time going through people's, 1,000, 2,000. Oh, this one, great. This is a compilation, but it's another request came off this, and I hadn't heard it. It came through back in November, I guess. The radio show was about doing cover songs, and a request came through for a cover song that I was surprised I had not heard. And I was like, well, if I can find that sucker on disc, I'm gonna buy it. This is I Heart Metal is the compilation, and there's a bunch of stuff on here, of course, but in particular, there's a group called Caliphone that did a song with Modest Mouse, and that song was South of Heaven, cover by Slayer. Pretty wild cover. So I had to get that. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on here like that I would never listen to probably, but Less Than Jake does We're Not Gonna Take It. Okay, that's kind of cool. And it's just like it's written on your notebook. I Heart Metal. Modest Mouse and Caliphone playing a Slayer's tune. What's up? Oh, a few more over here. I'm kind of picking these random. I don't know. Oh, it says Fragile. I almost dropped it. Scribbled some stuff out on there. Fragile. This came from Madison, Wisconsin. Don't know. Don't know. It's like a box that they broke down, jellied it all together to make a box to send me stuff. I think it's like a puzzle. I'm gonna take it apart like a puzzle. Almost. Try it again. It worked so far. There we go. And they wrapped it in a Madison, Wisconsin newspaper. Some more newspaper. This is another one that I had. Did not have this album. I have a few of their albums. There was a song on this one that was a request. This is newspaper in there too. The Replacements. Tim is the name of this album. Some cool tunes on this. This came out 1985. Not real sure what year it got put onto a disc, but it's in really good condition. Yeah, really good. Replacements. Yeah, there's a song on here that was a request. It's going to be coming up in an upcoming show, so I need to get that open and into the system. So that one was like that. Oh, this one's bad. Still newspaper for days. Alright. If I want that, I might. Folding it up. Oh yeah, this is STS9, Soundtribe Sector 9. It's kind of cool. It's got Soundtribe Sector 9 written all over the end of it there. Peace Blaster. not super familiar with this one. 2008. I have a few STS9. I've seen them a few times in concert and stuff. That's a lot of fun. There's a lot of craziness happening in the crowd and around that. We saw them in San Francisco, and whenever the year 2002 turned into the year 2003, it seems accurate. Maybe it was 2003 and 2004. I don't know, I have to ask somebody that was there. There was some wildness going on there. We got on the bus and went the wrong way in downtown San Francisco until the end of the line. Fun fact, don't do that. They won't take you home. This, like I said, I do go through people's stores whenever I find something else, and I was looking for that replacement album. I got it cheap, and then I just see, you know, what else I can find for $1 or $2 in there, and pick them up. And this is an advanced copy. It looks like a Slum Village album. Trinity, past, present, and future. It says album advance. Probably shouldn't have it. So there's like nothing in there. It's just the cover. Promotional use only, not for sale. Yeah. 2002. Oh, there's a song on here called Hose. All right. Another Fragile. The Record Collector. Great name. You know, you're gonna find some stuff whenever you go to somebody's shop, and it's called the Record Collector or something, which is good. They got a lot of stuff, but it's a pain to try to dig through 1,000 things. And of course, I want to see everything they have, because on that last page that I don't go to, I'm gonna miss something that I wanted, or I feel like I will. What do they call that? Fear of missing out. I don't have the fear of missing out. So this album, I do have this album. I have it in a CD book, and just always have. And the reason why I had no problem putting it in a CD book is I found it in a garbage can at my high school when I was probably in 9th grade or something like that, whatever year this came out, 96, 10th grade, something, I don't know. But this is a Cake Faction Nugget. You can always find this one, of course, because it had the He's Going the Distance song on there. And when that was a popular hit, someone had bought that at my school, and, you know, probably listened to it for a week or something, threw it in a garbage can, and I found it in there. And $1. I mean, you can find this at Goodwill, you know, for whatever. Goodwill is now charging $2 instead of $1. They don't do 50% off days, so we used to get dollar CDs for 50 cents. That made it really easy to want to buy things like that. But they're $2 now, I guess. So, but a lot of, you know, I listened to the crap out of this when I was growing up, and there's a couple songs on there that I want to use for a show. I have at least three of their other albums, and didn't have a good copy of that. That wasn't from 96. Well, that one might be from 96, but not just been toted around in my nonsense for, you know, 20 something years. So I got this. There's going to be a million of these too. This one looks like it's been around the block and sold and resold multiple times by different stores. It has a 100% used, 100% guaranteed. Thanks. This is Guided by Voices isolation drills. It's like a cardboard guy. It looks like the CD looks really good. It's got a couple of minor scuffs on it. Probably makes no difference. And the guy's in like this fuselage type situation happening in there. It's kind of a cool spread. They call this a eco pack, I guess. There's stickers and crap all over the cover, and I'll rip those off eventually. This is what I was looking for in here. I don't know if I paid $8.99, but Alphaville. You don't remember Alphaville? They played this song called Forever Young. And that was the name of the album, 1984. Forever Young is the hit on there, the title track. You can see it's got some cool songs on there, and then they do Alphaville down the middle, like crossword puzzle or something. What did I say? 1984. Yeah, cool. Play that in a show. Why not? Played a cover of it at one point in time. So this I do have, and I got it again. Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream. This had, you know, a bunch of those hits from '93 on it. Today, you know, that one. So I have it, of course. I think I got it at the Goodwill. This one's super clean. Mine's all scratched up, and sometimes it'll play the first couple songs, and other times it like plays the third song for about 8 seconds and then goes back to the first song and then just starts skipping all over the place. So $1, why not? There was probably a reason that I was looking for some of this, and I don't always buy best of albums, but I mean, it was the best of Culture Club, Karma Chameleon, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me, you know, their tunes, Culture Club, Boy George and stuff. Play that on the show or something. $, I'm telling you folks, $. Another one. This one's a bigger box. It's smaller than the big box that I got a couple of weeks ago or a week ago when I did that first video. But I think that there's probably more in this one than there was in that one. Hopefully they're not broken. Oh yeah. So this is a really cool band. This Will Destroy You. Young Mountain, really cool, like post rock. From 2006, they used to play with the Limbic System. They put out a split with the Limbic System at one point. It's just really good. One of the saddest videos on YouTube is after Mike Bell passed away from the Limbic System, and his brother Jared Bell played a Limbic System song on stage with This Will Destroy You, and then they all play it and then they hug on stage. It's like in New York City somewhere, like a month after Mike passed away, and it's not a very good quality video, but the sound is good and it's like super sad. But I like This Will Destroy You. There's a time and place for some of their stuff, but there's a couple cool songs on there that I want to play. So Shuggie Otis, I mean, you can see his like picture in there. This is Inspiration Information. I don't know if this is a comp. It's gotta be 2001 release. The original of Strawberry Letter 23. The band, the Brothers Johnson, plays that. Most notably, I guess, that most people know the Brothers Johnson version, but Shuggie did that song originally, and it's almost not, you know, indistinguishable. They sound like super close to the same, which, okay. These albums are hard to find for some reason. I don't know why. This band is a metal band. I guess you call them metal. It's ISIS. You can kind of see it on there. This comes flying out at me. I saw a funny metal meme at one point where it was like, oh, I got my favorite metal band tattooed on my leg in like 1995 or whatever it was, and it's ISIS, so don't get an ISIS tattoo. Probably won't work out for you. So those are tough to find. That was Holy Tears. And this person had a couple ISIS albums. Like I said, I can't ever really find them. I have a couple of them. They have more that are more accessible than others, and these ones I haven't really run across. So ISIS, not in rivers, but in drops. So I picked those up for a couple bucks. Oh yeah, I did it again. So another ISIS. I mean, they had them. I was going to get them in the Absence of Truth. I think this one's more well known. Cool artwork and stuff in this cool sleeve. The Absence of Truth. Doesn't say any of the songs on there because there's like usually like just a couple of songs. They're super long and heavy. I don't have this one. I haven't really heard it. Jessica Lee Mayfield. She does have an album. I have a couple of her albums at this point, and they're super cool. Some of them are like really heavy, like sludgy style stuff. So I thought it was cool to get another one of her albums. That's her, Jessica Lee Mayfield. With Blasphemy So Heartfelt. That one. So this almost feels like it's hand drawn. It probably was. Black Pus. That's Brian Chippendale. The experimental stuff. Yeah, it's all like just this paper. And the disc is kind of in there. And that's where you can see the names of the songs. Yeah, Brian Chippendale from Lightning Bolt. This is like one of his side projects and all of his drawings and stuff. What are they saying? All aboard the Magic Pus. Black Pus. Cool. Last spring, I guess, saw Russian Circles play in Phoenix. Always liked their stuff. I bought a couple other CDs off of them because they've been tough to find for whatever reason. And this one, Station, kind of cool. Album artwork all the time. The whole thing. Group. Russian Circle Station. Seattle, Washington, 2007. Doesn't say much on it. Oh, another Russian Circle is Geneva. This guy had a lot of like this post-metal stuff going on. And cheap and in really good condition. So this is their album from 2009. Geneva. Oop. I think that's the name of the songs. Yeah, just a couple of songs on there. Get that one. I was probably obsessed with this in 91 or whatever this is. Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Guns N' Roses single, You Could Be Mine. That was like, you know, on MTV and playing the video of the Terminator and Guns N' Roses bouncing around. That was, this might have only been 50 cents or something. So just a little single, You Could Be Mine. What else is on this? You Could Be Mine and Civil War LP version. Cool little CD single. This is pretty rad. Dr. Octagon, Instrumentalist, and it's like all the instrumental versions of a bunch of the Dr. Octagon tunes on there, which are super sweet. Yeah, produced and mixed by Automator, right? Rad album, 1996. I do have Dr. Octagon, Octagonacologist, which is the lyric versions of those songs, and now I got the instrumentals. I don't remember buying that. This is a Dr. Octagon album. little less known, 2006, The Return of Dr. Octagon. Cool like art and stuff in there. So we'll check that out. A little EP. We'll do this one first. I'm not a huge fan of this group. They're okay. People love it. The Black Keys, Attack and Release. It's got some songs on there, you know. Produced by Danger Mouse. That was probably the reason. Danger Mouse has done some cool stuff that I dig. And this was like super cheap, and it's in really good condition. I only have like a couple of their other albums. They have a ton of albums. I mean, they sell out arenas and stuff as of a couple of years ago. Good for them. And so whatever. Attack and Release. This is it's a 2-song Snapcase EP. You know, I think I might have that. A little CD sampler, not even an EP. And Transmission in stores, September 24th, 2002. And this was Coagulate and Exile Etiquette on there when they were on Victory Records back in the day. And you know, I never had the case or anything like that. I think I picked it up just the disc somewhere. Someone gave it to me or whatever, left it in my car. And that's that. We did that. I do have a bunch more stuff coming soon as well. But I decided to jump in and get these ones knocked out. So I'm not doing like, I mean, it's already kind of a long video, longer than the other ones have been. But I'm not doing like an hour-long video, just opening crap. We'll do some other videos coming up soon probably, but maybe a little bit different, maybe more of the same. So 29 is what I got in that haul. Maybe I'll remember to check what the total of my collection is as far as my app is concerned, and then I'll let you know what that is if you're curious about that type of thing. This one's definitely a longer video. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. I'm posting like a reel or something until it just kind of runs out. I mean, if you have the patience to sit there and watch a 30-minute video, a 10-minute video, 5-minute video, thank you. But anything more, 15 minutes, and they cut me off on the social medias, regular platforms. But drive it over to the YouTube channel and see the whole thing. And I'm just coming on here and just jabbering at you about some of these discs. And we'll do some other stuff soon, though, I guess. Till then, I'll talk to you.